What is up, guys? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to the channel for another episode of Game Night with Retro. So as you can see, I'm on the Cincinnati Bengals homepage. We're in the NES room. I did another challenge, and I did one of these unique challenges again with these teams on Tecmo NES, right? So what was the challenge here? Well, took the Bengals through a season, playing, of course. That's the challenge. But my starting lineup, so the challenge was take them through without Boomer Esiason or James Brooks. So yes, that means Mr. Eric Wilhelm, a.k.a. the Big Jabroni. Yeah, that's my nickname for Eric Wilhelm, the Big Jabroni. And that fits because he actually had a good season. Let's just click on him here. There we go. Yeah, the Big Jabroni fits because he had a heck of a season. He played out. 71% completed, 3,345 yards, 34 touchdowns, and to 5 picks, right? Also 26 rushing attempts, 197 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the ground. So Eric Wilhelm, I think, surprised a lot of people this year, right? Now, he's on excellent right now, so that's good, because it's playoff time, right? So, yeah, let's just get back to the team first. Yeah, we finished the season 13-3, won the division, okay? So let's just go to our division right now so you can see that. Division standings. 13-3. Oilers and the Steelers did make the playoffs at 9-7. So yeah, that's surprising. The 3 teams from the Central. Usually that ain't the case. So that means, yeah, 2 teams from the East, Miami and Buffalo, made it. Miami won their division at 14-2. So Miami had the best record in the AFC. And in the West, talk about a narrow margin. The Chiefs won it at 8-8, but as you can see, the Broncos, Raiders, and Chargers were also 8-8. So I did the math there on the points about, because Denver was the closest, because they came in second. Kansas City had 5 points better than Denver, right? So the Chiefs won this division by the narrow margin of scoring 5 more points than the Broncos did, right? 5 points. It's like, wow. And like that, I don't know if I've ever seen that before, where we had 4 8-8 teams, plus the Seahawks were 7-9. They almost, they were that close too. So yeah, that was definitely different. Every season's different on here. Some things are the same, but it seems like there's always something that's different or out of the ordinary, or a lot of times anyway. Okay, so back to our team. So we'll get to the schedule in a minute, the playoff teams, because the wild card rounds are already been played, so the divisional rounds are set up. But let's go down through the stats here. Yeah, Boomer Esiason, you can see. He rode the bench all year. He held the clipboard, right? Him and the Big Jabroni switched spots. Yeah, James Brooks, you can see, no stats. So I did use Icky Woods. He did pretty good for us overall. 34 carries, 210 yards, a 6-yard average, 8 rushing touchdowns, 15 receptions for 300 yards, and 3 touchdowns receiving. So pretty good. Icky Woods was, helped us out. Harold Green was our main running back. 167 carries, 860 yards, a 5-yard average, 20 rushing touchdowns. Also 11 catches for 225 yards. That's kind of, you figure like one of those catches for 225 yards, he'd at least get one of those he would have got a touchdown, but nope. Didn't get a touchdown receiving, but did get 20 on the ground. Okay, Stanford Jennings, he was our return man. Yeah, he scored a winning touchdown against the Browns, right? So But yeah, his stats there: 60 kickoffs for 1,025 yards, a 17-yard average on the kickoff returns. But on the punts, 8 punt returns, 237 yards, a 29-yard average, and 2 punt returns for touchdowns. And like I said, yeah, one was against the Browns, which ended up being the winning touchdown. So yeah, Stanford Jennings, I'm going to say when you're playing with him, he's okay so on the kickoffs, but on the punts, he's dangerous. He can be dangerous on the punt returns. It's just, he's quicker on the punts. He's faster. I know that doesn't make sense. He's the same player, but something about the punts, he really gets juiced for the punts. So, okay, so Tim McGee, our receiver there, 27 catches, 840 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Eddie Brown, not that I figured Eddie Brown would be better because he was in the second receiver spot, but for whatever reason, Tim McGee outdid him. But Eddie Brown, 16 catches, 646 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Kendall Smith, yeah, he came in the last game of the season and had a monster game against the Patriots because he came in and filled in for Rodney Holman. Rodney Holman was on bad the last game, and Kendall Smith was on excellent, so I put him in there. So yeah, against the Patriots, he had 4 catches there, 215 yards, a 53-yard average, and 2 touchdowns. So Kendall Smith had a monster game and lit it up against the Pats. Wilhelm had over 300 yards. So yeah, Mike Barber, he just came in early in the season, just a little bit, just 5 catches, 79 yards, had a touchdown. And there was our guy, best receiver, Rodney Holman, our tight end, 34 catches, 1,040 yards, and 12 touchdowns. So yeah, Rodney Holman was our best receiver. Eric Caddis had nothing. Because, he's on bad, but yeah, look at those shabby stats. His ratings, 25 receptions, 19 speed. That's on bad, so he's really 31-25. Still, Kendall Smith and Eddie Brown are better than that okay, so it's like they would have to be injured or on bad. They'd have to be on bad, and Caddis would have to be on excellent for that to happen. But so yeah, so your Rodney Holman, Kendall Smith, and Mike Barber. Maybe if Ickey Woods was hurt in that situation. But yeah, Eric Caddis didn't find his way on the field. Sorry, dude. Jim Breach, our kicker, pretty good season. 10 out of 12 on field goals and hit all 67 extra point attempts. Our punter, Lee Johnson, broke our previous record held by Pro Cop of the Jets. He punted one time, but it was a doozy. 72 yards. So now he has the record for the average of the punt, 72-yard average. May not be fair because he just did that one booming punt because Pro Cop had several punts, but for the average, yeah, 72 yards is my longest average now held by Lee Johnson. Okay, let's go to the defense. Jason Buck, 1 sack. Tim Crumry, 3 sacks. I controlled him most of the season. Again, trying to make it challenging, didn't control James Francis, was the best front 7. But yeah, Tim Crumry controlled him most of the season for front 7 when I on 3rd and 4th downs. But yeah, I did get 3 sacks with him. Skip McClendon, 6 sacks. James Francis, 5 sacks. Kevin Walker, 4 sacks. Carl Zander, just 1 sack. Leon White had nothing. Carl Carter had nothing. I did control him a lot because I controlled the 2 cornerbacks, again, to make it more challenging, right? Yeah, I controlled him sometimes. And this was the other guy I controlled, Lewis Billups. He did have 1 sack and 1 interception. I'd say I controlled Billups about 60% of the time and Carter the other 40. Because Barney Bussey, yeah, he had 1 sack and 2 interceptions, and David Fulcher had 1 interception. But yeah, if I controlled Fulcher or even Bussy, you know, it'd make it a lot easier. They're rated good. So again, for a challenge, for the purpose of making it the most challenge, I controlled Lewis, Billups, and Carter. So there's my defense. There's the season summary of the defensive stats. Let's just go to league leaders real quick. Eric Wilhelm, the big jabroni, was the #1 rated quarterback in the league, beating out Montana and Marino and Elway, the likes of those guys, right? Rating of 210.5. Let's go to receptions here. Now, I'm not going to beat Rice out on the catches and all that, but we did beat him out on the yards per reception, right? Look at this. Eddie Brown, Tim McGee, Rodney Holman, top 3 guys with the average. Eddie Brown, 40 yards, McGee, 31, Holman, 30. And if Kendall Smith had enough catches to be recognized on here, which he's not, because you got to have so much stats to be recognized, he'd be up there too. He'd actually be the #1 because, you know, he had a 53-yard average, right? So, yeah, you could say, if you're just going by rights, I had 4 guys, and they were top 4 yards per reception, right? Yeah, so Kendall Smith would be #1 at 53 yards a catch. Rushing, let's see, I'm going to probably go with touchdowns maybe. Okay, Harold Green, yeah, he had 20, so he was right up there. Not in yards because he didn't get 1,000. Maybe attempts, let's see. Yeah, 167 attempts, so right up there with attempts. He was the workhorse. Yeah, our punter Lee Johnson, not one punt. He earned in the #1 punter. And yeah, let's go to kickoff returns. Well, Bernstein was the leading receiver, leading there. He had a kickoff return for a touchdown for the Chargers. Let's see, where's Jennings? So yeah, Stanford Jennings ranked number 21 on kickoff returns. But let's go to the punts. And there he's #1, right? 29-yard average. Yeah, the next closest is Gil Finnerty with a 13-yard average. So not even close. 2 touchdowns. That was pretty exciting, those 2 touchdowns on the punts. Because punts is harder, it seems like. But if your guy's fast and you do enough good, the right moves, you know, you can have some exciting plays. All right, yeah, Richard Dent leading on the sacks. We're not going to be up there on sacks. Maybe on scoring. There's the AFC leader scorer. Yeah, Green, #3. So, okay, let's go to the playoff bracket. So, wild card games have already been played. The Oilers beat the Bills 38-20 in the wild card. So that is our opponent tonight, the Houston Oilers. Divisional showdown in the divisional round, right? Chiefs beat the Steelers 20-3 in the wild card. They move on to face Miami in the divisional. On the other side, the Redskins beat the Saints 24-10. They move on to face the 49ers. And the Bears beat the Vikings 24-17, and they move on to face the Giants. All right, so it's game time. We're locked and loaded, ready to go. It's divisional round. So let's see if we can, how we do on this challenge with these Bengals with the big jabroni, Eric Wilhelm, at the helm. Let's get to it. We're going to take the ball first. See if we can strike first. Tony Zendejas gets us underway, and it's a booming kick. Jennings fighting for extra yardage. Got up to the 15. All right. The big jabroni leads the offense onto the field. Ooh, he evades the sack. He fires. Complete. Kendall Smith is still in there. I forgot to take him out. Yeah, forgot to take him out. Even though he's on excellent, he's 56-38, but Ronnie Holman is 56-38. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put Holman back in there. It's kind of like, you know, if Holman was on bad, but like he was, that's why Kendall Smith got in. But I'll leave him in there. Bring Holman back because he's our starter. He's our guy. He had 1,000-yard seasons. I think it would be wrong to not play him. But good play, Kendall Smith. Thanks for contributing. Much running room there for Green. Oh boy, what's he on? Yep, 38. And Woods. Ooh, Woods is on good, so we're gonna be do a little switcheroonie there. I'll be running Woods here. But we got a 3rd down. 3rd and 8.
Ready, down, put.
Yes! Good! Nice play, Dan! Eric Wilhelm finds Eddie Brown, and the Bengals strike first. Nice. In the fashion of Cobra Kai, right? Hey, we struck first and we struck hard. You can't do much better than that with a touchdown, right?
Ready, down, put.
Yeah.
Ready, down.
Lewis Billups tackled White for a 1-yard loss. This is where we're gonna the challenging part. These Oilers and my playing style, right, to make it more challenging. Yeah.
Ready, down, put.
Yeah! Nice play, Lewis Billups. Yeah! 3rd and 4.
Ready, down, put.
It's a blitz. They get to him. Kevin Walker. Nice. Yep. Sometimes you can do something with him, other times you can't, you know. Alright, yeah, we're making the switch to Woods here. See if he can get some better running for us.
Ready, down, put.
Yep. 3rd and 4.
Down, put.
Oh, nice! Yes! Icky Woods broke a tackle there. All right.
Ready, down, put. Ready, down, put.
Chris Dishman with the quarterback blitz. 3rd and 18. Oh, Rodney Holman with a great diving catch. Wilhelm was under pressure and got hit right after he threw it. But he threw it straight, didn't he? It was on target. Nice. And Will Helpie is maybe one of the better rated backup quarterbacks on this game. So like I said, he played pretty good throughout the year, you know.
Ready, down, punt. Ready, down, punt.
Warren Moon being patient, taking what the defense gives him. Trying to jar that ball loose from Lorenzo White. He has a tendency to fumble it. Ooh, 3rd and 3.
Ready, down, punt.
Pitch out to White for the first down. Hang it.
Down, punt.
Moon is hitting his passes this drive, 80.
Ready, down, punt.
Second and goal from the 2.
Down, punt.
They got him, no gain. 3rd and goal from the 2. Come on, guys.
Down, punt.
The defense stuffs him, yeah. Bring out Toadies and Dayosh. He bangs it in. Gets the Oilers on the board. Wow, what a kick.
Ready, down, punt.
Yep, we'll just take that 14-3 lead to half. It's pretty good number there.
Go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Not a bad half of football. All right.
Ready, down, punt.
Incomplete. Lewis Billups was in the vicinity.
Ready, down, punt.
Moon hits Drew Hill on that one. tipped. 3rd and 11.
Ready, down, punt.
Oh, he hits Haywood Jeffries. He's got him. Boy, we getting these booming kicks today. Zen Tejas is fired up.
Ready, down, punt.
So's the defense.
Punt.
Wilhelm, they're at the 3-yard line. Nice move. Eddie Brown's out of bounds. That was a big play for the Bengals.
Ready, down, punt.
Yes! Icky Woods, nice diving catch, man.
Ready, down, punt. Ready, down, punt.
Oh man, Harold dropped it. 3rd and 6.
Down, punt.
The big jabroni broke a tackle. He ran for the 1st down. Nice.
Ready, down, punt.
Oh, that was close. That was close.
Ready, down, punt.
Another 3rd down here, 4th quarter. Green's on good now. Woods is still, yeah, okay.
Ready, down, punt.
Huge play. Yes! Wilhelm finds Harold Green, and there the Bengals are back in business, right? Jones with a good return. The kicker, Jim Breach, has to tackle him.
Ready, down, punt. Ready, down, punt.
3rd and 7.
Ready, down, punt.
Skip McClendon sacks Ward. Move. Brings up 4th and 15. They're going to try to kick your field goal. It's a long one. Kick is up. Oh, he nailed it. I didn't think he had it. He did. 21-13. Well, we still got an 8-point lead. And we got the ball.
Ready, down, punt.
Icky Woods, baby. That hitting power comes in handy, and I want to.
Ready, down, punt. Ready, down, punt.
I lucked out there. I threw it to the wrong guy. I was under pressure, under duress, trying to fight guys off of me. Yeah! Beat the blitz! Do it to the hot receiver, Rodney Ullman.
Ready, down, punt, punt.
Oh! Icky Woods, baby, does the Icky shuffle in the end zone. And the Bengals are moving on. There's Jones again. He's got good yardage. Just 55 seconds on the clock.
Punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Time's ticking down.
Punt, punt, punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Incomplete. There's the final gun, 28-13. I'm gonna say pretty good win, pretty impressive win. We did luck out with a couple throws that we, could have been interceptions, but we did luck out. They were just incomplete. So Icky Woods did a couple nice runs there late in the game, especially that, the final nail in the coffin, right, for the touchdown. Bengals are moving on to the AFC Championship game where they will face either the Chiefs or the Dolphins. We've got to see who wins out of that contest. Let's continue the games and see who else is moving on. Niners, Redskins. Yeah, Niners big, 38-10. Ooh. I kind of figured that, though. Not surprising. Okay, we've got the Chiefs and the Dolphins here, divisional. The Miami Dolphins outlast the Chiefs. Just close game. Pretty close contested, pretty close game there, pretty close stats. I believe Okoye was injured, so that probably had a big part of it. Because you see Barry Ward is the leading rusher there. Yep, I think Okoye did get hurt. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Okoye did get hurt the last game of the season against the Raiders. Even though that was like the game that the Chiefs did beat the Raiders pretty bad. That's how they won the division. But, yeah, it came at a cost of Okoye getting hurt. But the Dolphins are moving on. That is our opponent, which suits us fine because the Dolphins are one of the three teams that did beat us during the season. So it'll be nice to see if we can get some payback. I'm going to say Giants beat the Bears, probably. You never know. Sometimes the Bears can surprise you. Bart Green. Oh, the Bears do surprise us. A 13-10 defensive battle game. Interesting. Wow, Phil Simms only 48 yards passing, 28% completed. There you go. That Bears defense, they're good on here. So there, the championship games are set. Bengals, Dolphins, and Niners, Bears on the other side. So that's going to be for the next video, guys. In this Bengals challenge season. So if nothing else, the big jabroni, Eric Wilhelm, had a good season, and he got a win in the playoffs, and he got his team to the AFC Championship. If nothing else, right? If we don't make it past the Dolphins. So, anyways, guys, leave me your thoughts in the comments below about this game against the Oilers. Personally, I thought the Oilers would be. I thought they would be airing it out more. I mean, they did air it out, but a lot of short passes. I not as many deep ones. I thought Moon would go deep more than he did. You know, and then the few times he did go deep, we was fortunate they were incomplete. So yeah. So those are my thoughts. Leave me yours in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But if this is your first time to the channel, tap subscribe, then the bell, ding ding, so you're notified when I upload new videos. So until next time, guys, keep it retro, and come Lord Jesus.